Have you ever found yourself in a situation where negativity surrounded you from all sides? Life often challenges us with moments that test our patience, courage, and hope. But there is an ancient secret to turning even the darkest moments into opportunities for growth. Today, I will share a Zen story that reveals how positivity can transform not just your perspective, but your entire life. In a peaceful village nestled among mountains, there lived a Zen master known for his profound wisdom. People from all walks of life came to him for guidance. One of these visitors was a young man named Hiro, who had been struggling with a series of unfortunate events. Hiro's crops had failed, his debts were piling up, and his neighbors criticized him relentlessly. Consumed by anger, frustration, and hopelessness, Hiro decided to seek help. He climbed the mountain to the Zen master's hut. When he arrived, he poured out his woes, saying, "Master, I feel as though my life is cursed. No matter what I do, negativity surrounds me. I can't find any peace or happiness. Please tell me, how can I remain positive when everything in my life is falling apart?" The Zen master listened patiently, nodding gently. He then asked Hiro to accompany him on a walk. Confused but curious, Hiro agreed. They walked in silence for a while until they reached a stream. The master sat by the water and asked Hiro to bring him a handful of salt. Hiro hesitated, but found some salt in a nearby bag the master carried. "Now," said the master, "put this salt into the stream." Hiro sprinkled the salt into the flowing water. The master then instructed him to drink from the stream. Hiro took a sip and remarked, "The water tastes fresh and pure." The master nodded and said, "Good. Now let us go back to my hut." Once there, the master placed an empty cup in front of Hiro and asked him to add the same amount of salt. Hiro did as he was told. The master then poured water into the cup and handed it to Hiro, asking him to drink. Hiro took a sip and immediately spat it out. "This is unbearably salty," he exclaimed. The master smiled and said, "The salt represents negativity. In life, negativity is inevitable. It can come from outside circumstances, other people, or even your own mind. But whether it overwhelms you or not depends on the size of your mind. If your mind is like this small cup, even a little salt will make it unbearable. But if your mind is like the stream, negativity loses its power. It becomes diluted in the vastness of your perspective." Hiro was silent for a moment, reflecting on the master's words. But the master wasn't finished. He continued, "Now let me tell you how to expand your mind, just like the stream. First, practice gratitude. Every day, think of 3 things you are thankful for, even if they are small. Gratitude helps you see the good amidst the bad. Second, shift your focus from what you cannot control to what you can. Often we waste energy worrying about things that are beyond our influence. Redirect that energy toward meaningful actions. Finally, embrace patience and kindness, not just toward others, but also toward yourself. Life is a journey, and every challenge is a stepping stone to wisdom." The next morning, the master gave Hiro a task. He handed him a small bag of rice and asked him to distribute it among the poorest families in the village. Hiro was hesitant at first, but obeyed. As he visited each household, he saw people who were struggling far more than he was. Yet many of them greeted him with smiles and thanked him warmly for his kindness. When Hiro returned to the master, he was no longer consumed by his own problems. "Master," he said, "I understand now. My problems seemed so big because I kept focusing on them, but when I looked beyond myself and helped others, I felt lighter. The negativity didn't seem as overwhelming anymore." The Zen master smiled and said, Exactly. When you focus on the needs of others, you expand your perspective. You become like the stream, vast and free. Positivity is not about avoiding negativity. It is about creating a mindset that can withstand it. From that day on, Hiro practiced gratitude, focused on his strengths, and helped others whenever he could. Over time, he noticed that the negativity in his life seemed to fade, or perhaps it no longer affected him as it once did. This story reminds us that negativity is a part of life, but it doesn't have to define us. We can choose to expand our perspective, practice gratitude, and cultivate kindness. As Lao Tzu said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That step begins with changing how you see the world. Thank you for watching. Remember, positivity is a choice we can make every day. Stay hopeful, stay kind, and keep growing.